welcome back to Land's World. So today I'll be showing you guys how I made this delicious beef stew. So if you're interested, please stay tuned and let's get started. Alright, so first we're going to start off with our beef nice and clean. I have ground beef, oxtail, and also beef necks. And we're just going to start off by adding in our dry ingredients. Once we go ahead and get all our dry ingredients added in, we're just going to go ahead and give that a nice stir. Once we go ahead and stir all that in, we're just going to add in some of our Haitian Epis. We're going to stir that in as well, and then we're going to go ahead and add in some Mojo. Now for the full ingredients and recipe, it'll be down below in the description box, so don't forget to check the description box for the full recipe. Once we go ahead and incorporate our Mojo and get everything nicely stirred, we're going to then go ahead and put the beef to boil. Okay, so now I'm going to put the beef to boil for about 45 minutes to an hour on medium to low heat. Don't forget to cover the beef just so it can make its own water. So I cook this on about a 6 on my stove, and the highest it goes to is a 9. Alright, so here the beef has been cooking for about 20 minutes. I'm just going to go ahead and give it a nice stir. We don't want it to get stuck to the pan or anything. And as you can see, it already started to produce its own water. Now I just want to go ahead and toss it around, and then we're going to go ahead and put it to cook for another about 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, so now this is after about 30 minutes of cooking. Now the water did dry out, which is perfect, and now we're just going to go ahead and give the beef some color by adding some tomato sauce. Go ahead and toss that around, and now we're going to go ahead and add in some water just so we can make our broth, our stew. Just going to add a couple of more cups of water, and then we're going to let the beef go ahead and bring to a boil. Okay, so about after 5 minutes, the beef did go ahead and come to a boil. So now I'm going to add in some parsley, a Scotch bonnet pepper with cloves, and we're also going to add in some butter. We're just going to go ahead and mix that in there and get it nicely incorporated. And also I'm going to add in half a Maggie. Now don't forget to taste it just to see if it's where you'll like it, and I'm also going to go ahead and add in some all-purpose seasoning as well. Okay, so after letting your beef boil for another additional about 7 minutes, it is ready and good to serve. But for me, I like to turn it up just a little extra. Now if you want, you can add in onions and bell peppers at this point. If you like, you can also add in some kalaloo. But for me, my preference, I like to add in some potatoes and carrots. So I did previously boil some potatoes and carrots, and I'm just gonna go ahead and toss that in there. Alright, so I am just mixing up the potatoes and carrots into the stew just to make sure that it's nicely coated and filled with the rich taste. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any suggestions, please leave it down in the description box. I'd like to thank you again for watching. Bye!